there, my name's James and welcome to R&R, the show where I react to and review some of the latest and greatest music videos. Today I'll be checking out Angry by the Rolling Stones. Let's get to it. Wow, that's cool. That's actually really impressive. I love the style that they've gone with. Obviously, you know, the really summery vibe just fits so well with the Stones, particularly from what I'm hearing, you know, with the guitars. It's kind of got like tempo feel, really laid back, nice, driving sort of vibes, but the guitar tone is really cool. I'm enjoying that. But on screen, whoever is the director, whoever came up with this idea, the way that it's not just on the billboards, like there's the parts where they're popping off. It's one of those things where it's like, it makes sense, but why didn't anyone else think of it until now? But the fact that it's the Stones doing it as well, it's like the music they're playing, it's nothing innovative. It's very much Stones sounding, which is cool. But yeah, just so far the combination of the film clip, the song, and I have to say, Mick Jagger's never been the most perfect vocalist, but obviously, you know, a very performative person, a very entertaining person, but man, his vocals sound great. And not only do they sound great, I don't, to my ears at least, I can't hear any pitch correction, any tuning. It's awesome that, you know, everything's so far, you're not even a minute in, and it's already great. So cool.
Please just forget about me, cancel out my name. Please never write to me, I love you just the same. I hear a melody ringing in my brain. Just keep the memories, don't have to be ashamed. Don't get angry with me.
So I'd say the chorus was okay. The verses are probably more what's going on, more just, yeah, cool. I guess that chorus, it was all right. You know, there wasn't too much anything special in there. It almost felt a little odd, like it almost felt like a chorus pulled from a different song. It didn't, to me, fit super well, but we'll see if it sort of develops for later choruses.
desperate state. I'm not angry with you.
Great vocal stuff.
In my face.
We've got some awesome guitar work as well. You know, just simple stuff, really fitting well. Yeah, not quite sold on this chorus. To me, at least, you know, a chorus in this style of music, it should be a leveling up. And I kind of feel, actually, what the chorus feels to me, it feels more like a bridge. Yeah, the chorus, it feels more like a bridge section than a chorus. It doesn't quite have that sort of one-upping that at least I like for a chorus. You know, the chorus should one-up the verse. And that's not quite what I'm getting here. it doesn't quite do that. It feels more like a bridge. But as for verse 2, wow, like it did some really, really cool stuff. Obviously, you get, the bare bones stuff, the drums, the rhythm guitar, bass guitar, doing what they should be doing. But then you have Mick just playing around with his voice, which is awesome, giving emphasis to certain words, certain phrases, and then you get some of that really cool electric guitar, solo-y sort of stuff that is interplaying with that to add that variation, which is just awesome. I think, just add that little extra nice touch to make verse 2 a little bit different to verse 1.
Get angry with me.
That was a really cool transition from solo into sort of anthem-y bridge kind of section. Damn, what a simple idea, just executed so well. Like, all it is a guy driving a convertible with, obviously, an attractive woman. And I assume it's probably LA. But then to cut in between the billboards, and again, just the way that they're used, super cool. I think probably, I would have to go back and rewatch it, but I'd be interested in timing those cuts to see how long it sort of stays on one shot, just to sort of as a bit of an experiment, because it didn't lose me at any point. It was able to keep me engaged the entire time. Simple idea, executed super well. And I liked that by the end of it, it kind of showed the progression of now it's moving into late afternoon, evening. That was really cool. I like that sort of extra touch that just shows sort of, I guess, the progression, because obviously, it starts off, and for most of the song, it's really bright. The colors, of course, super saturated and pop out really, really well. That fits the mood of the song really, really well. The solo, it kind of leaves a little bit to be desired, but it also is that sort of thing where I can kind of feel that, if they were to perform this live, there's so much room for that to be expanded on. There wasn't anything too specific. There wasn't like a line in there that it was really ear-catching, which for me, I kind of like that. It has definitely much more of that blues improvised feel. It's one of those things where, like, if you're to see a classic rock or a classic even metal band live, sometimes it's nice to see the solo recreated note for note, but other times it's good to see some variation as well, or like have a section in there which is 100%, you know, recreating the solo note for note, but then leave some room for improvisation to take things in a different space. So, you know, show that even though it could be a 30-40-year-old song, you know, there's always room to elevate it to somewhere new or take it somewhere different in a space of improvisation. Even though the solo, was a little bit lackluster, I think it fits quite well in with the style that the Stones are going for, or you know, have always been. Obviously, you know, they're always super heavily inspired by those electric blues guys throughout, you know, the 40s and 50s, Muddy Waters, stuff like that. So I think that's kind of part and parcel in there with that solo section. And then I kind of feel it's a little bit telling, the fact that they didn't go back to the chorus and they ended it off with this thing, with this section of, it's not quite a bridge, it's, you know, just that same riff from the verses, but elevated. And I think that was a very genius move, just because, again, I don't think the chorus section actually had enough energy to really give like a really big good send-off, where what they did I think was perfect. It works super well, and again, in a live setting, that would absolutely go off, having that sort of chanting anthem style section to end the song off with. So yeah, I would say overall, man, a great return for the Stones. You know, there's familiarity, but I guess, production wise, it doesn't, you know, it's modern and it sounds great, but it's not, they're not trying to, you know, be not the Stones. And you obviously get that with Mick Jagger's vocals, and you get that with that guitar playing, you know, those lead lines, particularly throughout verse 2 and the solo and throughout the outro. I think it's great that it's great to see them return with such strength, with such surety of themselves, of their sound. You know, they've really delivered. It's definitely, I wouldn't say it tarnishes their reputation. I think this, if anything, is a great starting point almost. If you're trying to get someone into the Stones, into classic rock, you know, to be able to show them this first almost, because it does have that sort of modern production value, might be a great stepping stone then to some of the older stuff. Just an idea. But yeah, overall, really great. Good to see it, good to hear it, and I'm pretty impressed with the film clip, to be honest. Again, simple, just executed so well. So that's it for me in this one. Be sure to let me know, what are your guys' thoughts on Angry by the Rolling Stones? Is it a good return for them? Do you think it works? Are you stoked for new Stones material coming out? Let me know your guys' thoughts. Where does this rank? Is this a great return, or should they just stick to the hits? But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out some of these other videos appearing before me, and you'll catch me in the next one.